Solo leveling gave us Jin Woo's rise from weakest hunter to Shadow Monarch. But even after all the battles, all the power-ups, there's still so much we don't know. Who truly created the system? What's the real endgame of the Monarchs? And could Jin Wu himself be the final threat? Today, we're diving into the biggest unanswered questions of solo leveling, the ones even the manga leaves wide open. These aren't just plot holes, they're mysteries that could shape the entire story going forward. Everyone calls the system a gift. Daily quests, free stat points, instant healing. But the real question is, who built it? And why give it to Jin Wu? We know the architect designed it under Ashbourne's orders, but what if even Ashbourne wasn't the final authority? The system could be older than the war between monarchs and rulers, a relic from another world entirely. That would explain its brutal penalty zones, its absolute control over a player's life, and why it vanishes the moment its goal is met. Was Jin Wu chosen, or just the latest prisoner in a cycle that's been running for centuries? On the surface, the Monarchs' goals seem simple: destroy the rulers and dominate every world. But solo leveling drops hints that their war isn't just about territory. Some monarchs, like the Beast Monarch and Frost Monarch, seem almost desperate, as if they're fighting for survival. Others act like they're fulfilling some ancient duty. What if the war between monarchs and rulers is just one battle in a much bigger conflict, one that started long before humanity even existed? If that's true, then the Monarch's real endgame might not be to conquer Earth at all, but to use it as a weapon against something far worse.
Jin Woo's power isn't just overwhelming, it's inhuman. Every level up pushes him further away from the person he was when he started. The system rewards efficiency, not empathy. He commands an undead army without hesitation, and more than once, he's shown a coldness that even his allies notice. We know Ashbourne stayed on humanity's side, but what if that was the exception, not the rule? If the Shadow Monarch's power slowly reshapes its host, Jin Wu might not even realize when the line between man and monarch disappears. And in a world that already fears him, what happens if their hero becomes something they can't control?
The architect was supposed to be just a servant of Ashbourne, the genius who built the system. Nothing more. But the more you look at him, the less that makes sense. He doesn't act like a loyal subordinate. He acts like a game master who enjoys watching his players suffer. Every quest, every penalty, every test, handcrafted, almost like he was shaping Jin Wu for his own reasons. And when the system disappears, we never truly see the architect's end. Did Ashbourne destroy him? Or did he simply log out, waiting for his next player? If he's still out there, the game might not be over. It might just be loading its next level. So leveling makes Earth feel like the center of the story, but what if it's just one battlefield among many? We know the monarchs and rulers can travel between worlds, and the system itself feels like technology or magic from somewhere far beyond human reach. If the monarchs were fleeing or fighting a war before arriving here, that means there are other worlds, maybe stronger, harsher, more dangerous than anything Jin Wu's faced. Worlds where even his power might not be enough. And if those worlds ever set their eyes on Earth, Jin Wu might go from being its savior to just another soldier in someone else's war. Solo leveling answers a lot of questions, but leaves even bigger ones wide open. The system's true origin, the Monarchs' hidden war, Jin Wu's humanity, the architect's fate, and the worlds that might be waiting beyond our own. Some of these mysteries might get answers in Season 3, but others, they might never be explained. left for us to debate long after the story ends. So, which of these questions keeps you up at night? And if you could get one definitive answer from the author, what would it be? Drop your theories in the comments. And stick around because I've got more solo leveling deep dives coming soon. And trust me, we're only scratching the surface.